Hey everybody, and welcome back. So we are doing our favorite video of the week, which is stuffing our cash envelopes and sinking funds as well. So we are going to go ahead and get started. So we're going to start with our bills, and we will work down. So let's set up our money. All right, so first up, we're going to do all of our bills, and we are just going to go straight through like we normally do. So for the car, we are adding $120. Okay, let's see. So we should have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 50, 70, 80. So we have $480 into our car payment. Okay, next up is rent, and we're adding $120 for rent. We should also have $480 in this one. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 60, and 80. And these envelopes here are Kate Budgets on Etsy if y'all want to check her out. Those ones are from her. For the power, we are adding 70. So 50, 60, 70. Let's see what we have in here. All right, so we have 1, 50, 70, 90, 210, 230, 250, 270, and 280. So we have 280 in our power bill. So there's that. Next up is car insurance, and we are putting in 30 for car insurance. So 30. Let's see. Okay, so we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. All right, so there's car insurance. And next is Allstate, or next up is AT&T, and we are adding 30 into it as well. So 30. Let's see, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 10, 20, 30. So we have 130 in AT&T. All right, next up is the water, and we are adding 20. All right, and we have 20, 40, 50, and $60 for the water. All right, next up is Freeman Gas, and we are adding $70 to Freeman Gas, so 70. All right, so we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, and 190. So $190 in the gas. All right. Next up, we have student loans, and student loans we're getting a 10. So 10. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have $40 in student loans. There's that. Next up is charter, and we are adding 15 to charter this week. So 10, 15. Okay. And we now have 10, 20, 30, 40, and $45. All right, so there's charter. Pest control, we are adding 3 ones. 1, 2, $3. And this bill will be completely funded as of now. So we have 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, and 33. So we won't have to worry about funding this one next week. So there's that. Next up is credit cards, and we are adding $38 to credit cards. So 20, 30, 5, 1, 2, 3. All right, so we have 20, 30, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's see what we have in total. All right, so we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have $108 going to pay on our credit card. And we still have one more week this month before I make another payment. So I'm so excited for this one. All right, so those are all of our bills and expenses for stuff for February. By the way, all of these bills are paying for February's. I did just post a video if y'all want to see that. I've answered questions on how we were able to get a month ahead and a few other questions that y'all have been asking. So if you want to check that video out, I will try to link it in the description below so y'all can go and watch it. But there's all of those bills. All right, we're going to move into our expenses now, starting with groceries. We're putting in $120. So $120. So we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 60, 80. So we have $480 in our groceries. Next up is our gas, and we are adding $50 into gas. So 20, 40, and $50. So we have 51, 20, 40, 60, 80, 92. So we have $200 towards our gas now. So there's that. All right, next up is miscellaneous, and we are adding 20 into miscellaneous. And we have, now we have a 50, 70, 80. So we have $80 in miscellaneous. So there's that. Diapers, we are adding $20 in for diapers. So there's 20. And we now have 20, 40, 60, 80. So we're gonna add that. Next up is spending for me and my husband for next month. Whatever we end up with, we're just gonna split in half, and he'll get half and I'll get half, and that's how we're gonna do spending. We're adding $40 into this, so 20 and 40. And we now have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 10, 20, and 30. So we have 130 in our spending category. So there's that. So those are all of our expenses that we have going into February. I might end up changing a few of the amounts because on groceries, not groceries, on our gas and on diapers, I don't have to buy as much diapers anymore, so I'm probably going to reduce that starting next month, as well as our gas, because I haven't really been working doing Grubhub and DoorDash lately. I've been doing more of the tax office, and so I don't need as much in my gas, so we're going to cut that back a little bit. So we shall see how that works, and if it works well, we're going to keep it up. If it doesn't, we will just change it up later. So now we're going to move into our sinking funds. I'm going to move these over here to the side so y'all can see what we're doing. So sinking funds. And we're going to just be stuffing the same 8. We're going to be stuffing 9 categories that we have stuffed this month already and add more to them. So our first one is going to be birthdays. So let's go to birthdays. We will be adding $10 more. So let's see. In birthdays, we had 10. So now we're up to 20. And we got one coming up next month for a birthday. So coming really soon. Next up is car maintenance. And we are going to be adding $10 into car maintenance. So now we have 20, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, and 43 for car maintenance. Next, we'll be adding for Christmas, and Christmas is getting a 10. So we're adding 10. So for Christmas, we now have 20, 30, 40, and 41, which is really good because Walmart is doing one of their toy clearance, so I might start hitting those. For clothing, we are going to be adding another 10. Some of these categories are missing some of the money because we have spent out of them this month. And then at the end of the month, y'all will see all of those. But this is just what we have now when I'm stuffing these. So we have 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. The envelopes inside of this Folifax right here is the ones that I have made. This one here is from the Budget Mom if y'all want to check her out. But the rest of these I have made myself. So our next envelope that we will be stuffing will be gifts. And we're going to be adding $10 into gifts. Let's see. We have... So in gifts, we have $20, $30, and $40. This one is adding up so quickly, it feels like. All right, so we're gonna do holidays, and a holidays is going to get $10. Let's see what we have in holidays. So for holidays, we have 20, 30, 40, and 41. And for holidays would be like Valentine's, 4th of July, Thanksgiving, Easter. So for any of those holidays like that is what we usually spend money on. So those are what that will come from. My kids' fund will get a 10. All right, so we're adding 10. So we have 1, 2, 3. So we have $31 for my kids. And this is not all of theirs, it's just what we have on hand. They have savings account that already has money into them as well. All right. For medical, we are going to be adding $5. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we already have a 10 in here, so that gives us $15 for medical. Our medical will cover any of our kids' medicine that doesn't cover under our HSA account. So that is when we have that. Next up is my husband's car. We are adding 100 for that. So we have 20, 40, 60, 81. So we're adding $100 to his car fund. So let's pull this out and count up how much we have in total now. All right. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 700, 750, 770, 790, 810, 830, 850, 860, 61, 62, 63. So we have $863 saved up to get my husband a new car. So I am really excited. We are getting there so much faster than I thought we would. So that is a very good accomplishment for us right now. And that is our last category that we will be stuffing from our sinking funds here. All right, so that is all that we have for this cash envelope stuffing video. I hope that y'all enjoyed watching this and will subscribe to my channel. Don't forget, when we reach 1,000 subscribers, I will be doing a 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So that will probably be in next week's video. So y'all stay tuned and make sure you've hit that subscribe button and hit a big thumbs up at the bottom. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye now.